Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome to X-Plane 11. Welcome back to the beautiful Dash 8. We are going to be attempting another failed probably landing. We're attempting another flight here today. We are going from Tel Aviv up to Aleppo. So we're going up one country. Hello to everybody in the chat who is here. Who's it? Arjun, hello mate. Scott, hello. Kevin, hello. Glenn B Gaming, hello. Brace. We're going to be more than bracing. To be fair though, I did do one little flight yesterday on my own and I bounced once. But it landed a little better than when the last time I did this on the stream. Richard, hello mate. Harvey Young, hello. Will James, hello. Rado Robbo, hello. Curtis Hard, hello babes. Okay. Don't know what's going on there. Hello. Expecting a butter landing tonight. Well, we're going to expect a landing tonight. I don't know what we're going to get. 0 FPM. Yep, that's a good one for me right now. Hello. Hello Arjun, hello. Okay, so Pilot2Atc is back on. We are using self-loading cargo again, so if we crash land, Richard would like to know, but we're going to have a lovely scream fest, which is probably going to happen. But I did work out my issues that I was having with the ILS the last time round, so we are looking in a better state than the last time. Nut, hello mate. Welcome. Love the glasses. Yeah, I haven't put the glasses on for a few weeks. I was going to put on the fake tash, but I couldn't find the packet. Captain Speedbird, what is that livery? This is the livery for my virtual airline. Well, I say mine. Everybody in the chat pretty much flies for me. This is Simply Connect. This is the virtual airlines. I don't think there is a link in the description down below because I've forgotten. But this is a new VA that we have set up together as a bit of a group on the channel, which is more than welcome for anyone to come and join. If anyone is new there that might want to come join us, you are more than welcome. I will throw a little link there quickly into the chat. There you go. But this is the Simply Connect. What do I want to know? I have self-loading cargo on, so if we have a terrible landing, we're going to get the screams. We've got a scream fest on today. Okay, so look, here we are at Tel Aviv. This is where I landed last night. So I left Cairo and I came here. It was only a short hour flight as I was testing out the plane a bit more. And we're only going to be doing another kind of short 1.5 hours max kind of flight now up to where we are going next. That's the plan anyways. So yeah, so we're currently in Tel Aviv in Israel, and we are heading up to Syria, Aleppo in Syria. That's where we're going. Should be quite a nice hilly approach, I believe. So look, let's get into the aircraft. I have to take the glasses off because it's too dark. It was a nice fall. Okay, we're going to throw on our batteries here. Everything's going to start moaning at us. We're just going to clear this quickly. Nice. Buster tire is already on. We're going to open the air intakes, of course. We're going to turn on the APU power. We're going to start generator and bleed air. Turn on the recirculation air and make sure the bleeds are off, which is good. Arm the emergency lights. They are armed. We can test the lights here. They're all test. No smoking. Fasten seatbelt signs can now go on. And we can put a red light on the outside for those guys. Okay, I'm going to start our lovely self-loading cargo there, and we are going to talk to Pilot2Atc.
Hi cabin crew, we're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready you can open the doors and start letting the passengers on board. Thank you.
No problem.
Simply 1025 ready to copy IFR clearance.
Simply 1025 ready to copy IFR clearance.
Simply 1025 is cleared to Oscar Sierra Alpha Papa as filed. Expect departure runway 08. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet.
Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.5. Squawk 3011.
Simply 1025 is cleared to Oscar Sierra Alpha Papa as filed. Climb and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.5. Squawk 3011.
Okay, I'm just fixing my squawk on the other page. I don't think it works for this aircraft. No.
Altimeter 3021.
Awesome.
Contact ground on 119.35 when ready for pushback. Enjoy your afternoon.
Altimeter 3021 ground on 119.35.
What ground mod are we using inside InsideAgameR? I'm using the Jar Designs ground crew. Hello, Ollie Gregory. Captain Speedbird, you fly an X-Plane every day. How do you join the airline? You need to come join the Discord, and you need to sign up to the website I just posted above. Okay, that's all you need to do, mate, and then you can get going and flying with us. Do you reckon you'll crash first, your PC or the aircraft? Stephen Bradley, do not say those things. Yeah, so I will get back to the chat in a second, guys. Alright. I am just going to mute the Pilot2Atc for a minute. People are getting on board, so we do need to start thinking about this flight plan. Yeah, okay, so we need to look at our fuel for today. I believe there should be enough fuel in this aircraft. I just need to check. We're taking over 5,000 pounds, which is what it's left in its last state, so that is fine. So that's fine. We can just leave it in the state that it's in. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's bring up our flight plan for today. It's a very short flight plan. I do need to bring up my sim brief. Hang on, no, I've got it written down here. There we go. Not such a mess today.
Hello, Captain. All passengers are on board.
Great stuff. We're just waiting on the load sheet from ground. Once they've been on board and they've given the go-ahead, you can close the doors and we'll get going.
Okay, so we are currently in LLBG, Tel Aviv. That's where we are currently. We are heading to OSAP. OSAP. Flight number today is IAG 2165. Could be a little bit wrong there. We can execute that side of it. Departure arrivals.
We're just about to set up here, so we're happy for you to close the doors once everyone's on board. Thank you.
Nice. Okay, so we are departing runway 8. We are not using any SIDS for this today on the flight plan. So
Okay, great. We're almost done.
we're almost done, yes. So we're going to be going direct then to BGN. That is the plan. BGN.
Captain, all
I assume it's that one.
board and doors have been cleared.
That's great, thank you.
And then we're going to ROP as our next one on the waypoints today. Then to DAM. Nice short ones, I quite like this. Then down to DAM to KTN. KTN. I assume it's going to be that one. And awesome. We can execute that for the second. Departure arrivals, assuming that the ATC is going to give us the K2 KTN2C.
Welcome on board the aircraft. My name is Steve. I'm your pilot today, along with First Officer David and your senior flight attendant Alana. She, with the rest of the crew, will be making our way around the cabin, making sure you're comfortable. We're not anticipating any delays, so we should be arriving on time at our destination. The guys on the ground have just told us they've finished loading the final bits of luggage into the aircraft, so we should be on our way very shortly. We are, however, waiting to receive clearance to push it back and start before we taxi to the runway. If you could help the cabin crew by getting yourself sat comfortable with the seatbelts fastened, that would be fantastic. Once everyone, we'll be starting our in-flight services, but for now, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and I hope you enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Okay, so we got a few things going on there, guys. All we're doing is finishing the flight plan. Target speed for our climb is 160, and then we're going to be targeting around 240 after 10,000 feet. That is our plan for today. So we're going to throw that in. Again, for the cruise, we will not be going this fast. Again, we're going to be looking at about 250 for our cruise. Then coming into our descent, I think our descent is okay. We can change it down to 160, I suppose. There we go. And we're looking at 3.2 as our guide down. That should be the flight plan complete. Quick look at the chat, because I haven't looked at the chat in a little bit. Okay, he's got it. Dylan, we're going to Aleppo in Syria. Yes, we are. That's where we're going. Just do 90 trips from Southampton to Paris. Yeah, where are we going? We're going to Aleppo. Okay, Captain Speedbird, you've got it. You'll probably be back on the ground before I land in Manchester. I'd say we would be. I need to get this plane. Keen to take for a spin. Yeah, good. Do I need to be a VATSIM member? No. Just leave the ticks out. You do need to join the Discord though, mate. If you don't join the Discord, you will not be accepted in. Transfer hours as if you're currently working for a VA and you're leaving them to come work for us. We transfer your hours. Yeah, all good to go. Everyone's over 16. Alright. So, we're pretty good. We're pretty set up here. I just need to ask the ATC for a couple more things, and then we should be good to start thinking about what we're doing. Simply 1025 request taxi to runway 08.
Simply 1025 taxi to runway 08 via taxiways Mike. Kilo, hold short runway 12.
Taxi to runway 08 via taxiways Mike. Kilo, hold short runway 12 simply 1025.
Mike and Kilo. Okay, I'm just looking at my taxi charts because I didn't actually look at this before. So it wants us to go via Mike, then Kilo. But, okay, so it wants us to go down that way. Okay, that's the way we're going to be going. I know you can't see the other screens. I don't have the other screens up. I do apologize. Okay, so we're going to set some speed parameters and stuff now for the aircraft, for the autopilot. So what we're going to do is going to go to the altitude. Our first altitude will be only at 4,000 because that's our transitional altitude. Our IAS currently will be at 160. So that's going to be our speed. So that's the speed the aircraft's going to hold and climb at that speed to 4,000 feet. All we need to make sure is we have the altitude select mode on. I have changed this over now for our nav source over to FMS1. Okay, that's all that we need to make sure that we have for that. For anyone that's not kind of certain with this aircraft. And then we should be heading out. Oh, I don't know what the course is. It's okay, we can set the course as we go along. Okay, a few things here. I'm not using my SATEC yoke today, so we actually have to do things a little bit different. Just going to move these down because I want these all the way to fuel, otherwise the engines do not start. Okay, so that's what we need to have here. A couple little bits up here just to make sure we're all good to go. Engines now to normal. Cabin altitude is on to automatic. Engines are not starting just yet. They will be starting pretty soon. We do need to just get a little bit more clearance. Is our door shut? The door has been shut. Okay, Stephen Bradley. I have mental age of 12-year-old. At least that's why my wife says. Is this Fly J Sim or the De Havilland calendar? This is the Fly J Sim. So yeah, good. Hopefully that's all sorted now for you, Captain Speedbird. And yeah, we have a good range of aircraft. Okay, I think we're ready now to start looking for clearance and engine start. So we do need to now just get in contact with the ground. I'm just changing frequencies over, guys. That's, you think nothing's happening, things are happening. Okay. This bloody demo. Need to get rid of that. Simply 1025 ready for pushback and engine start.
Simply 1025 pushback and engine start approved.
Pushback and engine start approved simply 1025.
Alright, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
Okay, so this is on FMS, so this should now follow change of squawk, but it's this knob here and it is awkward as hell. So we're just going to leave the squawk empty for the moment. I think we are good for pushback and engine start here. So we can now get rid of the ground. And we can just get rid of all the ground handling now. And just a quick little look on the outside, make sure the doors are shut. The door is not shut, so we can do that through here. There we go. Door has now been closed. We are pretty much ready for departure. Get our pushback, guys. Hopefully the engines turn on.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
My ma'am always reckoned I was born middle-aged. Nice. So, pushback tug is coming through the building. There we go. We wouldn't have it any other way, would we? We're going to put engine select onto 2 in a second. We're nearly ready for engine start. Oh, I've got to remember my keys. But as soon as we're up in the air, guys, I will be with the chat full time.
Right. Looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Okay, ready to connect. Captain Speedbird, are you all sorted out? Are you in or you're out?
We got that winching strap and adapter hooked up. Go ahead and let go of the parking brake when you're ready for a push.
Okay, parking brake released. We're gonna put engine into 2. Waiting for a bit of clearance from this fella.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Okay, they're now letting us light them up. So engine 2, we're going to now press select. We will hope for some sort of spinning action in a second. As you can see, it's now kicking in. We're just starting to spin. If I could sort out my cameras, it would be lovely. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just add some fuel. Nice. When that's ready, this will flick back to 0. There we go. And now we're going to flick that onto 1. Select start. Same thing again. It's going to start spinning. We're just waiting for some of these numbers to go up before we add the fuel. Add fuel into engine 1.
Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions.
Lap set to 5 for takeoff, guys.
Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured. All doors contact. We're ready to go.
Make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children.
Okay, we're going to turn on the fuel pumps. We're going to put on the hydraulics at this point.
Items behind.
We will be turning this to taxi.
An emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit and flight. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the
Just
flight.
about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you.
Parking brake set.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
We're nearly good for our takeoff, everybody. Now, I'd love to bring this in a little bit.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Okay, so we should be good to taxi. I kind of wish I looked at my charts before this flight. Okay, so that's set. We can set the pilot statics to normal. We can now turn off our bleed air. We can now turn off our APU, and we can now bleed this. Everything else should be okay and good for taxi, guys. So, I believe our taxiway is down there. I'm not entirely sure, which is always helpful. Okay, so I'm just going to put our props up a little bit. Okay, that's all set. We should be good for taxi now, guys. Not the easiest aircraft to taxi. Very kind of her. Okay, taxiway M via K. So I think it's K all the way down here. Watching some of these planes coming in for land. Here he is. Alright, just taken off. That was the active departure. Why am I coming down here? Who knows? Tel Aviv though, nice area. Livery looks cracking. I do love it in the Dash 8, I must admit. Now that I've learned it a little bit better, the landing's still tough because of where the wheels are placed, but you kind of just got to land kind of flat. You have to float this. I don't think there's a lot of other choice really. I think this aircraft, the advantage is to float. I'm using rudder pedals, not today. I used the Satec yoke the last time, and I used it yesterday on my practice flight, but today I'm using my usual joystick just to see if it's any better. One thing I did notice, as soon as you disengage autopilot, it banks heavily to the left. What makes this plane hard to taxi? Well, no, it's not the plane's hard to taxi. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to be going. I didn't really look at the charts before this. And for some reason my my Navigraph won't link to it, so I'm just assuming that we're going in the right direction all the way down to the end, I believe. Now that already looks like the end. Interestingly enough, is that a runway? Doesn't look like much one, does it? Okay, so it only sent us down to K, so this is K. Could have used the follow me. Oh, I didn't even think about my follow me. Okay, we're going to turn off our runway lights now, turn off our taxi lights. We can now turn on all our other navigational lights now as well. I think this now goes to red, if I'm correct. Pilot2Atc is giving me nothing. So, I think we're looking pretty good for our takeoff anyways. Okay, things are going...
48 Charlie Tango Hotel 2, information Romeo KNH 9.
Simply 1025, ready for departure, runway 08.
998, set for...
Simply 1025, backtrack then line up and wait runway 08.
Backtrack then line up
What?
and wait runway 08, simply 1025.
Okay, apparently we have to go to the end of the runway for Pilot2Atc to actually think we are where we are.
Easy for Charlie Tango, clear Liverpool, Bergie 1, check departure, runway 24, in checking departure, flight level 60, squawk 6262. Clear Liverpool, Bergie 1, check departure, flight level 60, intersection departure, squawk 6262.
Don't know why it gave me that taxi route if it wanted me to go to the bloody bottom.
655, report ready, what is our TSAT time? 48 Charlie Tango. For that you have to contact your NAH. Roger. Delivery Jersey 4 Victor Bravo, good morning. Information Quebec, QH9098 to Dash 8 Delta, and stands out.
Tower simply 1025, ready for departure, runway 08.
Alpha.
Simply 1025, winds are light and variable, cleared for takeoff. Runway 08 squawk 3011, maintain runway heading until above 1,100 feet, then turn left heading 356 to intercept course.
Okay.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 08 squawking 3011, maintain runway heading until above 1,100 feet, then left to 356, simply 1025.
62, request clearance to Southampton.
Okay, so we're going to put this into our full swing, turn off our auto feather here at this point. Just making sure everything is still correct here, everything is looking good, lights are good. I think we're good for takeoff, guys. We have this set, we put this onto navigation now, and yeah, we're good to go, guys. Engine spoiled up. Tiger. We have air movement.
Offering 17 Zulu Hotel. Delta 17 Zulu Hotel, Roger, je bent
100 check.
Goed, dat van Echo departure.
Okay, we're hitting
Flight level 60, squawk 1000.
120 and rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. Can't stay there too long, guys, because we'll crash. Yeah, can't do any other views. This aircraft does not like it. There we go. I tried to be smart and do a nice view for you guys. We can't do it. This aircraft is too uncontrollable. Anyways, we're going to start following our navigation. We're going to throw the AP on. And we got the screams. Faceway brother, hello mate, welcome.
Climb and maintain 9,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 9,000 feet, simply 1025.
It is a good plane. Just a shame that I ruined the takeoff for trying to be smart with the cameras. It's too sensitive to do that. Okay, they have now given us clearance to 9,000.
15,000 feet, departure on 120.5, simply 1025.
One.
Departure simply 1025, climbing to 15,000 feet. Simply 1025, good afternoon. Squawk 3011. Squawk 3011, simply 1025. Simply 1025, climb and maintain 15,000 feet. Climb and maintain 15,000 feet, simply 1025. Simply 1025, slow to 200.
Okay, so we're just going to...
We'll go simply 1025.
250, speedbird 430.
Okay, so we're climbing at 160 is what we need to be climbing at here, guys. Sorry, there's a bit of a mess there. Yeah, I know I was muted. I know. Robbo, are you still online there to have a look at Simon Baxter? I don't know why the website was causing you guys such a problem. But yeah, look, the plane looks great once you take off. I do apologise, guys. It was, I said I was... Why is there no sounds from this aircraft? So weird. You get sounds in here, but on the outside you don't get any sounds. Yeah. Who knows?
KLM 734, descent to level 70.
Flight level 70, KLM 734.
Okay, so we're now climbing up. Phase away. I will sub. Cheers, mate. You're also more than welcome to come and join the Discord and fly for Simply Connect. Like I said, it wasn't the prettiest of takeoffs. So I was trying to watch the wheels go up, but this plane is so sensitive on the controls, it banks. If you take off the autopilot, like when we come into land, the first thing it does is bank to the left. It's a bit strange. Am I a real life pilot? I'm a bus pilot. I suppose I do fly some sort of bus.
205,
Cryptics, no, I'm a bus driver, mate. I just play these for fun. But this is our virtual company. If anyone wants to come fly for us, you're more than welcome. Simply connect. I really don't like that there's no sounds on the outside. Why is there no sounds? That's really weird. Now this plane is due another update, I have heard. So we are due an update on this very, very soon. Which would be nice.
Descend to flight level 150.
2150, Scandinavian 589er.
Okay. So we are getting that.
Simply 1025, contact Amman Center on 128.5. Have a good one. Center on 128.5, take care. Simply 1025.
KLM 741 London.
Center simply 1025, climbing to 15,000 feet.
Simply 1025, good afternoon. Squawk 3011.
Squawk 3011, simply 1025.
1331, contact ground 12093. Number 1331, 12093,
Okay. Again, some sort of clearances there. Yeah, back to the chat. Sorry, guys. The closest I got to being a bus pilot was taking the bump into the junction at the M1 and junction 1 slightly too high at speed. Yeah. Simon Baxter, I'm having a look at the website now. I'm just trying to see if I can help you out here. What's going on? I'm just looking at the admin stuff here now. I'm just having a... Simon Baxter. Ah, it says you're still pending. Active. Okay. Simon Baxter, can you try again, please? I have now... You are pending. I've changed it now. So, you should be okay now.
If you wish, you have our cancelled Norway time 0333. 0333, Alpha cancelled, jump on
Okay, we don't want to listen to all this radio natter all the time, do we? Let's just change a comm a little bit. Okay, I've now just changed the frequency, so they should leave us alone for a little bit. We just now reached 10,000 feet, turn off our landing lights, which is nice, and we can now pick up our speed with the IAS. We can now move that right up to 230 knots. And we can also change the props down a little bit now. We can turn off our fuel pumps. Messing around with this altitude a little bit. There we go. Why is the alt dropping like a stone? Because I turned the IAS up. Obviously I went up too high too fast, and it was trying to pick up the aircraft was trying to manage its speed. But look, it's now dropping and it's now climbing again to 15,000 while we wait for some news from somebody.
Center simply 1025 climbing to 15,000 feet.
Simply 1025 squawk 3011.
Squawk 3011 simply 1025.
Got such a slow climb on this.
Switch at 93 Alpha, contact radar 128.
Simon Baxter still says pilot not found. The web page crashed to a scripting listing when I tried to create users, so I don't think the process completed properly. Let me see. Because it says it's really weird because it says that you...
Center on 121.4 simply 1025.
Active.
Center simply 1025 climbing to 15,000 feet. Simply 1025 good afternoon. Squawk 3011. Squawk 3011 simply 1025.
Yeah, pilot, the self-loading cargo doesn't really like the dash too much. So I've learned. Like I said, we're still learning this aircraft a little bit. Okay, Simon Baxter, I've actually asked Robbo to come back because I don't want to delete you and then it says the email is not, he needs to look at it. So hopefully he will come to the chat in a second. I'll take a look, Stephen. I think there's some gremlins tonight. You mean Simon? Yes, Simon's having a bit of an issue. I don't know why. I don't know what the story is with that.
Travel 309, you are recleared direct to Lagar, Lima Alpha Golf Alpha Romeo. Clear direct to Travel 309.
Okay, we're still climbing here. By the time we climb, we'll be coming down.
Sorry, Jet 3 Bravo Yankee, contact Milan 125 727. 25 275 2 Jet 3 Bravo Yankee, ciao.
Steve Bradley, how does X-Plane compare to Microsoft Flight Simulator? You can't compare them because they're too different. Oh, hello, chaps. I'm preferring X-Plane since I made the switch. Yeah, a lot of people feel the same. Look, they're two different simulators at the moment. I know I like both. I do prefer X-Plane a little bit more, but I think it's because I have a better range of aircraft, and I like the flight modeling a bit better. Obviously, not when we come to landing this bird, because I can't land this to save my life, but yeah, it's a tough one, this one. I like both of them, but they're both very different. We're not going to need any icing out here. Look, the weather is brilliant. Lovely day out here today. IAG0034 works. Simon, that is awesome. So once you're in, Simon, I've actually made a video on my YouTube about how to download the A-cars and get set up, because it is a tracker app that runs. I will show you the tracker app. Let me just change my screens over here to display capture. Okay, so you got my screen now. So here we go. Here's our ACARS app. So once you set up, this is how you set up all your flights. And as you can see here, I've made a couple of... I turned off my lights a bit early. But you can see now it's tracking the aircraft.
1025, climb and maintain flight level 210. Climb and maintain flight level 210, simply 1025.
Use squawk 2740.
Okay, so we just changed our altitude there. And I will now go back on to game capture. As you can see, we've got a terrible score with self-loading cargo as well. That was because of that takeoff trying to look at the wheels coming in. How many pilots are flying currently this evening? Oh, there's quite a few of us. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us flying this evening. Good to see. It'll take a day or two, then it will rebound and you should be able to reply. Oh. You've got your chaff and flares installed for this flight. Well, we... Okay, well, we're up in the air anyways. That's the important thing here. You're driving on ETS, nice. It's the first time I've used all my other systems with the Dash 8 though, and Pilot2Atc is not quite configured for it. Why did your flight not get pinged on the bot? I'm not sure, mate. That's why I asked you what happened to your flight. The bot is new, so we'll see what the bot does with my flight. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, mate.
Simply 1025, contact Damascus Center on 120.0, enjoy. Center on 120.0, simply 1025. 119. Center simply 1025, climbing to flight level 210.
Simply 1025, good afternoon.
Stephen, I'll get X-Plane purchased then. I think it's tough, mate. I just think that I don't know. I like X-Plane. I think it's a good buy. The Microsoft Flight Simulator has its moments as well. Okay. We're still climbing through at 17,000 feet here now, guys. We're doing a lovely job. Okay, we're going to configure this for later. ILS today is, moving some screens around here, 110.10. Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay, so in our navigation we need to put ILS into navigation 1 and 2. And our course would be 274. This is for our ILS. Once we get down to the other side. Rise and display. Good night, mate. Hello and welcome. Why X-Plane? Well, X-Plane has a great flight model. It's got plenty. It's had 5 years of development, so that's how much further ahead it is than Microsoft Flight Simulator. You know, you got the planes. There's lots of freeware as well for this that makes it look stunning. You can make it look really good, fairly cheap. But for me, I think the biggest bonus is the aircraft. The aircraft available. It is a tough one. It is a tough one, but I like X-Plane. I like both. I fly both, so it is a tough one. Will James, did you update your ACARS app? The ACARS had an update yesterday. If you do not update the ACARS, it will not work properly. That could be your problem. Yeah, look, you know, I like flying both. You know, on the channel I do both, so it's a tough one. I wouldn't tell anyone to go out and get one, either or. If you can, get both. I like them for different things. Yeah, look, you know, think about where Microsoft Flight Simulator will be in 5 years' time. You know, X-Plane's had that 5 years of development of third-party people, and you know, give Microsoft Flight Simulator a little bit more time, and it would be pretty decent as well. I'm not saying it's not decent now. For me, like I said, the biggest issue I have is aircraft. Your ACARS is always up to date. Alright, that's just really strange. Let's see if it pings my flight. There's some people on approach now. There's 2 people on approach. Apparently I'm on approach. That makes absolutely no sense, considering I'm climbing. What's my app saying? Not entirely sure. Okay, but we are now in Syria, guys. So, welcome to Syria. We're about to fly over Damascus very, very shortly. Did you create a channel for suggestions for the site? I have. I'm sure I did.
Simply 1025 climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, simply 1025.
Maintain level 170.
Okay, we're now cleared to 250, guys. Oh, God, this navigation's a ball ache to get. Okay, that's as close as we're going to get.
Simply 1025 expedite climb to flight level 250.
Expedite climb to flight level 250, simply 1025.
Okay, up to 250. Must have been a little bit of a dive you did. Yeah, maybe.
Simply 1025 climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, simply 1025.
Okay, we're nearly up cruising level now. Saying that, I've noticed that Johan's been on final descent into London for about 6 hours today. I don't know if anyone else noticed that. I don't think that would be my landing rate today. I don't know. I said it's pretty hard to land this thing. Okay, I think this is Damascus, guys. Down below. I keep thinking I need a holiday when I watch these. I feel like I need a holiday when I do them. Yeah, pretty disappointed that the start didn't go quite as well. Shouldn't have been such a smart ass with the camera. Do you have flight factor 757? Been loving that jet recently. No, it's been on my kind of list of looking at. I'd say it was between that or the A350. Haven't been able to make up my mind which one, Anthony, to be honest with you. Okay, we're coming to our cruising altitude. Yeah, just want to make sure everything's holding steady.
25 expedite climb to flight level 250.
I can't. It will not go to 250.
Simply 1025.
Either 50 or nothing. For some reason I just can't get it to sit at 2.5 no matter what I do. Better to have a fail at the beginning and then at the end means you have one fail for the stream has been used up. Oh mate, don't say that. Okay, I think we're fine holding around here. Cruising at about 230 knots. Still, no sound out here. There's no sound. It's just so weird. Like I said, there is an update coming to this aircraft very, very soon. So I read.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know, we've reached our cruise level. We're not anticipating any delays, so hopefully we will have you at your destination on time, as planned. As the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft,
you are noob, and me, I am pro. You are noob, and me pro. Okay, mate. Awesome. That's fine. I'm noob at the Dash 8, yes. This is only my third ever flight with the Dash 8. So yeah, it takes a lot to get used to. If you flew a proper plane, you'd be able to do the landing gear. Yeah, I don't know why the Dash 8 is just so sensitive. I don't know why it's so sensitive. Like, anything you touch on it is just so sensitive. But anyways, we're up in the air. We're cruising now. And airline commander has pointed out I'm a noob. If it's taken him that long to realise, then, you know, fair play to him. Third ever flight. Not doing too bad. First one was the best one, though. Okay, we're sitting at about 238. Happy with that. Gotta watch the speeds a little bit on her. Everything else is good. We can enjoy ourselves for a little while. Have a nice little cruise over Syria. Arjan, mate, no worries. I'll catch you later. No problem at all.
1025, expect the KTN 2 Charlie arrival with the KTN transition for the ILS approach to runway 27 at Aleppo International.
Expect the KTN 2 Charlie arrival with the KTN transition for the ILS approach to runway 27 simply 1025.
Okay, so we've now been given the KTN 2 Charlie arrival, which is fine for the ILS 27. That is fine. This is Damascus. Not sure it really looks like this. I don't know.
Good morning, Swiss 177 heavy, level 270, descending level 180, level Robin. This is Swiss 177, identified.
Airline Commander, I know that you think I'm the noob, but you're the one with 6 subscribers. I think you're the noob. When you want tips on epic fails like me, let me know. When you do the ortho for scenery, does it need to be in the same drive as X-Plane? No, it doesn't. As long as you path it, Glenn, it doesn't have to be in the same drive. Ortho is a lot of work though, but it is good. It is a lot of work. The view seems to have a nasty oscillation. I feel a bit sick as well, to be honest with you. Very bouncy, this plane. Like, everything seems to be bouncing on the screen. It's making my eyes hurt. Stephen Bradley, yeah, Ben. Glenn Pixley as well. Yeah. Yeah. I was just... People come to my channels for the failures, not for the perfectionist. Like I said, this is only my 3rd ever flight with the Dash, so we're trying our best, guys. We're trying our best. Okay, so it's all looking pretty good here. Still annoyed with no sounds out here. I just don't understand. I'm sure there was sounds yesterday. Even when you get close, there's just no engine sounds. So weird.
Radar 260, contact line 120, that's 193. 12093, report 260.
Kai Game, hi, I love your vids. Nice, mate, thanks. Much appreciated and welcome to the stream. Baxter, have you ever flown the Dash 8? What's your opinions? Is there an easy way to land this bad boy without bouncing? I can't seem to do it without bouncing. The scenery... the scenery reminds me of flying into Camp Bastion. I kind of like all the hills in the desert. Where's the sound? It's weird. Yeah, I don't know why. On the outside, the Dash 8 has no sounds. I'm sure there were sounds yesterday. I don't know, is it forgotten something? Or, I don't know. It's pretty weird. But once you're in the cockpit, it's really loud. Like, I have it turned down quite low on YouTube, but still, I should get it in my ears. But I don't. Okay, nice. We're holding steady at 236. About halfway through the flight now, guys. Nearly. Looking good, looking good. So tomorrow I will probably do a flight on Microsoft Flight Simulator tomorrow. We'll take the A320 out. I haven't done a Microsoft Flight Simulator stream in a while, so we'll probably take the A320 out tomorrow. Something a bit less foreign to me.
Jet travel 730 9, contact line 127, decimal 310. 127, 310, decimal 730 now.
Kai Gaming, yeah. We'll probably do Microsoft Flight Simulator tomorrow. Like I said, I haven't done one in a little while. I was having some issues. The last flight we did was into Athens, and yeah, it was a bit funny. We had to hand fly it.
Heading 270. Heading 270 for Swiss 396.
Don't know what's happened to my chat, guys. It's gone absolutely crazy. I can't actually see the chat. It's reloading. Yeah, it was the first time in a long time actually it broke on me. It caught me by surprise. It just banked me to the left and then tried to spiral, but yeah, we had to hand fly all the way into Athens on the whole approach. It was quite funny. So yeah, so look, we'll probably do that tomorrow. That'll probably be the goal for tomorrow. We'll take Microsoft Flight Simulator for a spin. I don't know where we're going to fly yet. I don't know. Not sometimes, it's all the time, yeah. It does break occasionally. It's all part of the fun. Like I said, if I was perfect, then what would be the point? I'm not perfect. We'll see how we go.
Simply 1025 descend via the KTN-2C arrival with the KTN transition to 3,000 feet altimeter 3030 at Aleppo International.
Descend via the KTN-2C arrival with the KTN transition to 3,000 feet altimeter 3030 simply 1025.
Okay guys, so they've said that we are ready to start descending soon, which is absolutely crazy. We're miles out, but we're on the KTN transition now to come in. Down to 3,000, which is fine. Why I say we're in a Boeing, I don't know. For some reason the Fly Live can never pick up the right plane, and it won't let me automatic change it. I don't know why it does that, unfortunately. No idea. Stephen, yeah, you can do. When you land, it kind of says, you know, a thing will pop up and say land and finish. You can continue, so you could just refuel and go again if you wanted to. Okay, we should be making a small-ish turn here. God, my cameras. Oh, sugar, look, there's a discontinuity. No! Bugger. Why is it giving me this? Okay, so we're doing a bit of hand flying because I forgot to check my own flight plan as usual.
139, arrival 135230. 135230, this is 139, ready.
Bugger.
Space 296, descend to level 150. Descend level 150, Space 296.
Yeah, I've tried clearing the messages, but it still won't go up.
Space 296, shut up.
Or it won't even clear. Okay, we're a little bit off course here now.
Space 55 kilo, descend to flight level 150. Level 150 to 55 kilo. Speed 230 knots. Begin the speed to 55 kilo. Speed 230 knots. Speed 230 knots to 55 kilo. Space 289, descend to flight level 140. Level 140,
It shouldn't matter about the height because what it was, I didn't check the continuity before I accepted the flight plan. But for some reason it won't actually let me clear it either. Or move them up. Okay, so now it's just cleared the other one that I didn't want to clear.
Simply 1025, you are off course. Turn left heading 336 to return to course.
Heading 336 simply 1025.
Contract 6932.
Bugger. Should be alright. We are going to come down a little bit now though.
Space 159, speed 250 knots. Speed 250 knots, this is 150.
The plane just doesn't even stay level, look, it just pulls to the right. I can't even let go of the joystick to even do anything. God, this plane's a mess. So, for the plane to stay upright, I have to hold the joystick like this. This is your fault. Do you think the dash plane will be on Microsoft? I don't think so. Unless they do a better job than they've done here.
Audi 113, contact ground 133, decimal 830. 133, 830, Audi 113. The group is with 87 heavy descending 190. For the moment, we say 7 identify, proceed to Gipol. Gipol, Swiss 87. Space 5 kilo, descend to flight level 130. Descend level 130 to 5 kilo.
See you later, mate. Even just trying to get it to go bloody direct is a pain in the ass. Okay, all I know is that we need to drop the altitude here. We're going up or down?
Reduce the minimum clean speed. Reduce minimum clean speed to 2.5 kilo.
Simply 1025 resume navigation.
Resume navigation simply 1025.
Simply 1025 this is Damascus Center on 120.0 please repeat your request.
Okay.
Good morning, Wings 82 Golf, level 370.
City, Wings 82 Golf, RST proceed to looking.
Should be alright now, guys. Yeah, so I don't know if we'll get a dash on Microsoft Flight Simulator anytime soon. It's hard to tell, isn't it? In this rate, no, I wouldn't want one. That doesn't make any sense. No, because I want the autopilot for getting me down. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, guys.
Simply 1025 you are off course. Turn left heading 336 to return to course.
Heading 336 simply 1025.
Why won't it let me change? I don't know. You're gonna want more than your seatbelts on for this one, guys. The plane just goes out of control, look. It's nuts. I don't know why it won't let me do what I want it to do. Okay, so let's not worry about it. Let's just manually look at this whole bloody thing. We could be okay yet. I don't know. It's just really hard to control. Why the trim won't trim? Okay. Autopilot. Give me the bloody vertical speed, would ya? Okay, let's start thinking about fuel pumps again. Hydraulics on. Full green. Yeah, my trim button's not working. You can see it's trimmed really badly, but it won't let me retrim. What the frig am I supposed to do if it won't trim? Always the same. I had such a good stream yesterday on my own. I didn't check for discontinuities, to be honest with you. The problem with the flight plan is you can't use the planner like you would on a normal aircraft where you can check it. It doesn't work like that. Does anyone know where the airport is? Bail out. If I let go of the joystick, it literally just tries to fly to the right. Too hard. Okay, autopilot's still on. Take off the autopilot again. Now, see? Now look what it does. Whoa! Is this auto trim? It won't let me trim. It's like trimmed like nose up ridiculously high. But anyways. We'll continue fighting, guys. We'll continue fighting. We're nearly down now, so. Do you think the ILS is going to work? MR Castle, nice. Unfortunately, my plane is not going the way I want it to do today. Unfortunately, but hello, mate. Welcome. Yeah, this is not going so well. We're flying by hand already. There are only 2 parachutes and the priest with the drinks trolley have already jumped. It's on 11 o'clock here at Aleppo. Yeah, I know it's down here somewhere. I just, I'm going to get down to the ILS. I'm going to put in the ILS frequency and see what happens. That is the plan for this right now. Okay, we're going down below 10,000. Might as well throw on our emergency landing lights.
1025, you are off course.
We're going to ignore her.
Heading 336 to return to course.
Heading 336, simply 1025.
Simply 1025, expedite speed reduction to 250 knots.
Wilco simply 1025.
Okay. Let's try and get this altitude right now. Okay, down to 3,000.
6 to return to course.
Heading 336 simply 1025.
Why's my gear down? No, it pulls to the right. I don't know why it keeps pulling to the right, even if I put in course. I've changed the ILS frequency. I'm just going to get myself down to the 3000 and then I'm going to try and leave it to do its own thing. Let's see what happens. An interesting landing, for sure. The biggest problem I have is fighting the controls. As you can see, I have to hold it, and I'm holding it pretty far forward. I can't change the auto trim. My button's not working. It's like the plane's bugged out tonight. Not much I can do. Suppose we could pray. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to stop flying interesting planes on stream and we're just going to go with what we know. Because this is brutal. I actually don't even know where the airport is. I'm literally looking on the ACARS map and just having a rough estimate of what direction I need to be in. That is all I know. Yeah, we wouldn't even fly the course. Okay, we're nearly down to the altitude I want to be at. Airport should be on the left. I just need this trim to change. Whoa. Southeast of the city centre, so it's just here somewhere. I think it's the other side of this water I need to be, so if we can just hold our altitude now, it'd be pretty nice. Just an altitude hold, please. Stop pulling to the left. Okay, we have an altitude hold. I can fight the rest of the aircraft anyways. Is your captain speaking at? That's all. Yeah. I don't know why it's giving me such a headache. I don't know why I couldn't get rid of the discontinuity. I'm not very familiar with the basic X-plane FMC, if I'm honest with you. I don't think I'll be flying a Dash 8 for a while. That's for sure. Unless we nail this landing. Okay, southeast. So just across this bay of water, we should be allowed to then just turn in, and that should be it. .31 nautical miles to the ILS. So hopefully we can at least pick up the ILS and we'll be laughing. After the lake is the highway to the east. Follow that and you'll be on course for the runway. Okay, follow the east-west road. Okay, nice. Hopefully it's visible, but I see what you mean. Okay, we're holding an altitude now, so that's something. As you can see, to even just hold straight, I have to fight the whole aircraft. It's an absolute balls. But we're going to land this, boys and girls, I promise you. We do need to be a bit lower, though. I suppose I haven't changed that. 2500 should be enough. I think we should try and bring our speeds down a little bit. Ooh, hang on. We've got some ILS buttons now appearing. Taking me the wrong way. This is the interesting thing now. Yeah. I don't agree with what it's telling me to do. Not yet anyways. Airport should be here somewhere. We're under 200, so let's flaps 1 it then. Holy Jesus Christ. $330 needs to be the heading. Okay, nice. Thank you. $330. I don't know why the heading won't work on here. Maybe the plane's just loaded up in a dodgy state. I don't know. Tried heading, tried everything. It's okay. Look, we've come down, we're landing. Just on my company profile, this is going to give me a hard time again. No, the highway should be in front of us somewhere soon. Airport's this way anyways, that's all I know. Okay, flaps 2. Alright, don't see nothing yet. No. Not doing what I want it to do. This looks like the highway. Follow this road in, guys. Try heading 300 now. Okay, that's about 300. Cheers, mate. Jesus, that's like hearing my daughter trying to describe where Bulgaria is from Greece towards Russia. It's sort of the second on your left. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of choice. Still no runway in sight. Just see a runway, I'd feel a lot happier about what I'm doing. Is that it? Ha ha ha! There she is. I can watch, but definitely not to act like they do in the sim. F1 Racer Dan, hello mate. Yeah, I'm having a bit of issues with mine. Yeah, she's not the easiest to control either. Not now that everything's kind of started to go wrong. Okay, that way. Okay, so after a bit of a disaster, I think we're okay. We seem to be holding now. So how are these to fly in real life, mate? How do you like for landing? Because I can't land these to save my life. Cockpit is really dark, is it? I wouldn't even... there's the button for it. That's about the best I can do, mate. That's my light. It's always an interesting stream with me. It's never just easy. I think we're going to go back to Airbus. This flew so well yesterday. Pilot error, of course, but damn. Okay. Suppose we should gear down. Don't worry, it's just the electrical fault. Put the wheels down first. Yeah, we know that. I'm still quite far out. But basically, I've had to hand fly because it all went to crap. I reckon we'll bounce, and I reckon minus 300. For some reason, I just can't get these. What stage of flaps are at? We're now going to the 3rd stage. What should the landing rate be, F1 Racer Dan, just out of interest? I've been coming in around 110 to 120. Is that too fast or too slow? We're so far out and the plane's just falling out of the sky here. Ellis Matthews, you practice? I practiced yesterday and it flew really well, but today I made a balls up somewhere along the line. These things happen. Yeah. It's looking that way. I don't... The altitude hold clearly didn't want to hold the way it's supposed to have done. 150 FPM depending on weight. Well, you've never seen one of my landings in one of these birds. I cannot land these to save my life. You're back just in time. Yeah, we're very low. We've had nothing but issues. Hopefully we're going to be okay. I'm not entirely quite far out. The plane is falling out of the sky. Yeah, it is falling a little bit too much than I would like to have done. Yeah. I am using a joystick today. I used the yoke the last time and I didn't like it. This time I'm using joystick. It was pilot error. For some reason I couldn't reprogram my FMC. There was a discontinuity and it all just went wrong. But these things happen a lot to me. I wouldn't worry too much. What can you do? Okay. Suppose we should probably just start thinking about landing this bird. I don't think we should even worry about ILS at this stage. Oh no, the ILS diamond is coming though. Not that it's going to do anything. Needs to be a firm landing with dashes. You should always flare pretty late too. Oh, I don't know why. I just bounce. I can't help it. It just bounces. I find that these bounce just a little bit too much for my liking. What kind of speed should I be coming in? Okay, boys and girls, in we come. Yeah, it's the revs. Smoke on the plane, why not? You may as well. Hard to come down firm with this though. Where the bloody hell does it think it's going now? No, I'm coming in way too slow. Looks like we're doing alright. Speed's wrong. See, this is what scares me. This is what this plane does. Okay. We're just going to take over. It just goes nuts all the time. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. Gotta love a dash. Now we're too high. Plenty of runway to make mistakes on though. Even the ILS didn't want to work for me. God, that landing rate was way too firm. I couldn't see my landing rate, guys, so you'll have to let me know in a second. Jesus. The wheels are out. Minus 866. Oh, Jesus, and I stopped. Did I turn off the engines or what? What did I do it? Oh. Bloody parking brake. Rip. You said come down firm, so I came down too firm. Not even a taxiway off here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this dash is going back in the cupboard until the next update. That's all I can say, guys. Ryanair standard. Nick Yannick, that was worse than Ryanair standard. This dash, this is only my third ever flight with it, but yeah, I think it needs to go away until I get a little bit better. For sure. Yeah. My average with the company is terrible. I'm actually struggling with the dash. Like, even the ILS there, you can see it was swinging. It doesn't just come in nicely. I don't know what it is. But there is supposed to be an update for this very, very soon. So we'll hope for updates and we'll see what the situation is. At this pleasant moment in time, I will just take anywhere to park. I was too steep, yeah. But that was the ILS. The ILS brought me in too steep. That's what I mean. It just wasn't right. They can just get off here. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Let's cut those engines. I beg you please to go back to the A320s and the A321s. Yeah, look guys, just trying some new things for a couple of days. This dash is hard to fly, but I don't know why it was going as crazy as it was. It's a little bit annoying. Shall we see how bad everything was there on the replay? If I didn't bounce, I'd be happy with this one. But you see, the ILS was doing this thing. It just wouldn't line itself up. It was doing this swinging thing, so I took over. The devs are working hard on this to give some time. Yeah, I know there's an update due, so what I might do is put it on the shelf until the next update. And we'll go back to the Airbuses. And it's like, even like the outside, I've got no volume. I think it's really strange. But anyways, guys, another landing for the company. Another terrible one. But it's a landing. That did not disappoint. Oh, cheers, mate. No noise is awful. Oh, I bounced. Just. It doesn't look so terrible from here. I don't remember where any of my windows are. There we go. Hey, at least you managed to stay on the runway this time. This is true. Yeah, look, I've definitely got a little bit better with the aircraft. It was only my third flight. Yeah, it's just a funny one to land. Slight bounce. A bit too hard. I could have floated a little bit more. I think they're the sounds of all the glass that got broken when I landed. Brutal. Absolute brutal. Oh, sorry guys, sorry that it was an absolute terrible landing as usual. That's another bad one on my company record as well, just to make things worse. Yeah, what can you do about it? At least you didn't do another takeoff and then land and bounce skid off the runway and stop on the dirt. That is also true. Nothing wrong with EasyJet landings. I will let you know. F1 Racer Dan might work for EasyJet by the sounds of it. Sure, look. It was my third ever go with the dash, so I'm going to take that as a win. But unfortunately, the pilot error was with the programming. Oh yeah, I'm not worried. Yeah, these are difficult. Yeah, even Brett, who used to fly one of these himself, he was saying that these are just awkward as hell. So, no surprise. Nothing like an Airbus. Yeah, I love the Airbuses. So I think we're gonna go back to Airbus for a couple of streams. I don't think I can handle any more dislikes. But look, it's practice. You got to practice with these things, and I'm surprised we made it considering the situation I was in up in the air. So yeah, this is a win. Wish your plane would stop that beeping though. That's because I got everything not turned off probably, I don't know. There you go. You shouldn't beep again. Look, anyways guys, thanks for hanging out. Racer Dan, I do apologise, I butchered that for you. Like I said, this is due an update. I read somewhere that the update is coming very soon, so we'll see what the next update brings for sure. I think that there is a cashier spamming the hell out of the sandwiches left over. Yeah, definitely a hard one to master, that's for sure. And like I said, I don't know why the ILS was being so funny. The ILS did not do that to me yesterday. It could be the airport. We are in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Okay guys, so what we'll do then, we will definitely bring the Airbus back tomorrow. Like I said, it'll probably be Microsoft Flight Simulator, probably, depending. I need to check if it needs any updates or anything like that. I can't remember last time we loaded the damn game. But look, thank you for everyone hanging out as always. You know, Glenn Bixley, F1 Racer Dan, Ellis Matthews, Curtis Hard, of course, Richard, Glenn B Gaming. Oh man, there's always so many of you guys these days. Stephen Bradley. Thank you for all the members as well. Simon Baxter, new here. Thank you, mate. Who else? Who else? Who else? I think that's about all I can see for the second. Scott and Will, of course, the usual group. Remember, ILS inside land sometimes. Yeah. That T-shirt is available on my merchandise store. But yeah, good night, guys, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. All well and good. And I'll have a think about what plane we're going to use tomorrow. But yeah, I think the dash is going to be kept private for a few more flights for sure. Kevin as well. There you go. Good night, Kevin. Do apologise for the landing. It is my landing rate that's getting destroyed on the company, but what can you do? See you later, guys.